Hi, this is Amir Anzur. We have the author of the year for Webpreneur Academy Awards for 2011 is Khaled Al Maskari, who has written one of the best books in this region. It's a practical guide to business writing. And the reason we gave Khaled the award is that it's not just about the book. You know, he's worked on it for 3 years. He's now been featured in a lot of the media. If you look at the quality of the book, it's excellent. You can see the care and the detail that's been gone into this project. The struggles initially that he had about finding a publisher, but he persevered. He got a publisher eventually. He's got all the steps in order to make that book appear in various bookstores now across the UAE, and they're going to appear in a lot of the Arab region. And so this is what it takes to become an author, and it's only, I'm sure this is just one of the steps that Khaled's going through. It's going to be more and more. You're going to see him around. I know he's got other great ideas, and really impressive guy. You can follow him on LinkedIn or khaledalmaskari.com, his site. And you can see what he's doing, and he's building that brand and taking that effort to get knowledge out to the world. He solved the problem around business writing, and I'm going to take a couple of minutes interview with Khaled and see what we can learn from him in terms of getting our books out the door as well. So Khaled, thanks for being on, and congratulations on winning the Webpreneur Academy Author of the Year 2011. So Khaled, just talk us through the story. What is the reason that you came up with this book? Why did you come up with it?
Okay. During my experience in oil and gas industry, I noticed some employees are struggling to write a better, effective messages with clarity, concise, and purpose. And this is really drove me to come up with this book. It is a long journey. It's not an easy task. We're an Emirati author to write a book in English. It is, I think, it's a unique book in this region. I'm very proud. This book is now hitting the targets of my readers, Arabs and also non-Arabs, who are trying to improve their business communication in English, especially in this region. And this book is a very handy book and written in a very simple language, whereby every reader can really enjoy it, read it, and use it as a guide.
So how did you do the research first for the book? How did it start? What was the founding principles?
Yeah, I went to so many university here in United Arab Emirates, and I asked so many instructors and professors who say I have a passion to write a book in English. They told me it's not easy, it's a pain, and the most important things, they told me that you should add value to this field, which is business communication. And it's a very difficult field, by the way, whereby you as a local trying to write a book in English in business communication. I took that challenge, and I read so many books in this field. I did extensive research and also field work through interviewing so many students in the university, also workers in the organization. And I noticed there is some gaps in academic and in real life experience. And this is really the idea behind this book.
Okay, great. So then you went about, how did you write it? What was it, a Word document that you opened up and started writing in?
Yeah, actually, in the beginning of writing this book, I made so many research, have to go read books in this field, did extensive research, go online, buying some books in the same field, and then I came up with idea. Once you start reading more than, let's say, 10 books, you have that passionate of having what exactly the area needed to improve. In fact, this book is not a grammar book. This book is designed to help fresh graduate improving their business communication style, and this is the major theme of the book, focusing on style. You may find many books available in the region or in the world, touching grammar and spelling and so forth, and these are also important factors. But these books I tend to focus heavily on style. For instance, I noticed some people they say, please find, attach, herewith. This expression became in our old-fashioned phrases, whereby you can easily say attach is or attach are. And there are so many examples like this in this book.
So English wasn't your native language, right? It's you're Arab-born in the region. How did you learn it yourself?
Yes, I get the talent, especially writing emails, memos, and so forth. And this is feedback I received from my senior managers and colleagues across my organization. They told me, you are good at these skills. Why don't you enhance these skills and try to spread it around, not only in your organization, but make it more wider to any people who wish to improve. So that was the skill that I really noted about myself. And I said, well, why don't we give a start and writing a book on this field?
Okay. And great. So then you went around, you wrote it. Now, when you first finished the book, how did you get it, printed? Did you go to a printer? Did you try to find publishers? What was happening?
Yeah. Once I finished writing this book, I went to the publishers, and the publisher told me that you have two options. Either you're looking for a sponsor or do it by yourself. The reason behind this feedback I received from the publisher, they say because we are having a risk of having this book published by us, and nobody knows about your book yet. So that was really a challenge, and I didn't pay it off. Say people they goes, oh, halas, I want to surrender, and no, I say this is a challenge for me. Let us do it by myself, and it took me a while to hire a complete team, cover design, printing materials, editing, and so forth. But today, thanks God, this book is widely spread, not only UAE, in GCC country as well, and it's also available online through Apple iBook Store.
Okay, and what was the main advice that you could give other Emiratis or Arabs or people in the region that also want to be at a stage where you are, winning awards, getting your book seen in the shops? How could they go and follow your footsteps, and what are the main lessons that you could give them?
The main advice I can give to any either UAE national or Arabs, that you need to fulfill your dream. If you have a dream, you need to ask the positive people, because those positive people, they will give you a sort of encouragement, and this is exactly lacking nowadays in this region. So some people, they have great ideas, but when they spread this idea to their colleague, they receive negative feedback, and this is exactly letting them down. Try your best to find positive people who give you a sort of encouragement, and they will give you a good advice, and by this you can fulfill your dream. Myself, when I start writing the book, I received so many feedback, which is really negative feedback. Where are you going to reach, Khaled? Do you think people will go and read your book? Are you going to sell many books in this region? So all these things did not let me down. I went to other guys who have positive response. So they say, well, Khaled, you can do it. I can note it from your writing that you have the ability to communicate well. Keep it up, do it. So this is depend on you, and the key is always with you, not with others. And do not let others let you down. This is the advice I can give to any ambitious guy to fulfill his dream.
Awesome stuff, and I think this is exactly why we gave you the Webpreneur Author of the Year award as well, is because you persevered where many people get stuck, which is telling their colleagues about the idea and they say, that's a dumb idea, well, who's going to buy your book? And now you're doing it, and you're going, inshallah, to a bigger scale every day, right? Every month we're going to see you grow. I know you have some ideas to bring out the future versions of this book. What are the future ideas that we can look to see?
Yeah, the future idea nowadays, I have approached Hamdan University, since also now the trend is an e-learning format. Hopefully we'll have agreement with Hamdan University here in Dubai to transform this book into an e-learning format. And I do believe the e-learning format will add value to this book. This book now has two different formats, digital like an iBook store, Apple Store, and also hard copy. When you have blended learning, whereby you have audio, sound, quizzes, and so forth. I think this will add value to this book. I'm very proud. This book is locally produced, yet internationally recognized. And today we should be very proud that as UAE that they have book in publication map written by UAE National in business communication field.
That's amazing stuff, and I know it's helping a lot of people in the region and students in particular. Where can people buy that book?
This book's available now in most major bookstore here in UAE, like Majroudi, Jashin Mal, Mutanabbi bookstore, United bookstore in Abu Dhabi, Book Corner in Marina Mall. So it's widely available in all across UAE bookstores.
Okay, great stuff. And where can people connect to you and link up with you?
Well, they can reach me through LinkedIn, Khaled Al Maskari. Also, they can, inshallah, my website will be launching soon. So it's www.khaledalmaskari.com.
Perfect. Yeah. Thanks again,
Thank you.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you indeed. Thank you.